Here with seniors of the victim. They are 1 year senior and they belong to the same department as the victim, which is chest and medicine. They have been protesting and raging against the system to seek answers, to demand justice since day zero, as per their own words. Right now, we're gonna quickly go and understand from them what is the current demand, what is the move going forward. So, Hassan, as you were saying in the press conference, if you can just sum up your core demands at this stage.
Our core demands are arrest of the people who are involved in this crime, and we want CBI to do it as fast as it can be because we've been on strike for the last 1 week. It's I think the seventh or eighth day, and this would be our first demand, and obviously followed by capital punishment of the whoever the culprits are. And our other demands are uh, against we want any action to be taken against the authority because as you must have seen the authority they are basically responsible for this, responsible as in the security lapses,
So
which
you
is
are also demanding for the resignation of the
yes, not just resignation
current
and a
principal,
written apology.
written
Written
apology
apology.
as
The
well.
earlier principal has been transferred and he was transferred to another college as principal.
Yeah.
So can you believe this?
Yeah. So
So
the current news is that the CBI has picked up Sandeep Ghosh for interrogation, and we also got to know that the current principal, was also picked up, taken up by the CBI for interrogation. But then there have been reports that maybe the interrogation never happened. There were reports that maybe she actually just fled from here and went back to her home. So
So I'll tell you what happened yesterday or the day before that. Yeah, I think it's everyone knows it by now. So on the eve of Independence, when we were planning a all female doctors march towards Sham Bazaar, a silent, not silent, a candlelight march. So there were many protesters outside. I initially we thought that they are supporting us, but suddenly the crowd, the mob, got mad and they were trying to enter the campus, and a huge number of people, I think 2000 people entered campus. Everyone ran to save their lives. They were carrying sticks and stones, and then they started vandalizing the property. They have completely vandalized emergency. They have completely vandalized ENT, gynae, other wards. Everyone just ran to save their lives. So this kind of security labs, who's responsible for this? Someone has to, take responsibility for it. So we thought who's responsible, so we started protesting against the new principal also. So she was there in around 3 or 4. She said that okay, we'll talk to you in an hour. So we were wait. Huh? 3 to 4 p.m. Sorry, 3 to 4 p.m. And she said, okay, give me an hour and I'll talk to other officials and we'll have a meeting. So we waited, and 3 hours passed, and we were outside her this office. So she was not saying anything, and then all of us were protesting, and then we decided that we won't let her out. First, she'll have to apologize or give an explanation. And whatever she said, I cannot repeat because it was all very, very insensitive. Being a woman, I don't know how could
we
she.
were there.
Uh,
I think one of the resolutions was to kind of just have civic volunteers
yes,
in the interim,
yes.
and also I think there was a demand that maybe securities from other hospitals can come and
Yeah,
reinforce.
but that this is the first time that when she tried to get out. But the second time when she tried to get out, were you there?
Yeah,
Do you know
no,
what she said? When
no. If you
people,
just tell us.
yeah, we all of us asked her, ma'am, मतलब someone has to take responsibility. अगर आपके बच्चे और ये सब होते तो आप कैसे होते? First insensitive thing that she said was कि मैं नहीं आ सकी because मैं पैदल चल के कैसे आती?
पैदल
मैं
चले.
पैदल चल के कैसे
हाँ.
आती? Can you believe
This
this?
was
Can you
also
believe this? We
reported.
all ran. We all
Yeah.
fucking ran. Sorry, I'm sorry for
No,
using that
no.
word. We all ran for our lives. People were hiding in the toilets. People were hiding in kitchens. People were hiding in hostel. Everywhere, in wards, in CCU, in I don't know where.
But
We're
she
just
couldn't walk
yes.
to
We
where
were
it
so
was all
helpless.
happening.
The
Yeah.
police was running ahead of us. We
हम्म.
were saying, police sir, sir, हम लोग को बचाइए, हम लोग को बचाइए. बोल रहे कि नहीं नहीं, हम लोग नहीं बचा सकते, हम लोग को खुद को बचाना
तो
पड़ेगा.
फिर वो निकल कैसे गई सेकंड टाइम लास्ट नाइट?
वही तो मतलब just फिर अच्छा वो निकली कैसे निकली, ऐसे थी कि जैसे हम लोग वहाँ पे थे तो हम लोग ने तो सोचा था कि जब तक मतलब वो एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं देंगी,
हाँ,
और आफ्टर इतने इनसेंसिटिव कमेंट्स बोलने के बाद,
हाँ,
उसके बाद तो जैसे कि हम लोग तो मतलब देयर इज नो चांस कि जैसे बिना एक्सप्लेनेशन के तो हम लोग नहीं जाने देंगे।
हाँ।
उसके बाद सीबीआई के जो लोग थे उन लोगों ने मतलब जितने भी कमिटी मेंबर्स थे उनको बुलाया और उनसे पूछा कि सब क्या है। फिर उन्होंने कहा कि वो लोग इनको लेके जा रहे हैं इंटेरोगेशन के लिए। सो ऑब्वियसली अब हम लोग उनको क्वेश्चन नहीं कर सकते थे, हम लोग को लगा कि क्वेश्चन करके लेके जा रहे हैं। अब उसके बाद सीबीआई ने कुछ हम लोगों को भी नहीं बताया, ना ही उनसे किसी की बात हो चुकी है कि क्या उनसे पूछा गया, क्या नहीं पूछा गया, क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं उसके बारे में हम लोग कुछ नहीं पूछा।
बट आपको पता है कि इंटरोगेशन हुआ है? ये खबर
ये
आपको
हम
है?
लोग को नहीं दिए,
नहीं पता
नहीं
है।
पता है, बस हम लोग को बोला था लेके जा रहे हैं इंटरोगेशन के लिए, उसके बाद इंटरोगेशन हुआ या नहीं हुआ ये सब नहीं बताया।
There's a lot of reports online. There's a lot of information on social media. And a phenomenon that has been happening is that Kolkata police has been cracking down on people tweeting. And it is raising questions that is this really a good use of their time and resources? And is this really a part of their crime solving unit?
सी अभी आप अगर किसी से भी पूछोगे वी आर नॉट फैन ऑफ कोलकाता पुलिस आफ्टर दैट इंसिडेंट, ऑब्वियसली उसके बाद से तो बहुत ज़्यादा, बट आई डोंट नो अबाउट वट एवर यू सेइंग, एक्चुअली इट वाज वन ऑफ आवर डिमांड्स रिगार्डिंग द साइबर क्राइम, रिगार्डिंग द फेक न्यूज़। सो वी डिमांडेड कोलकाता पुलिस की जो इतना सब फैल रहा है, विक्टिम के बारे में जो घटिया बातें फैल रही हैं, जो ऑडियो क्लिप्स फैल रही हैं, पता नहीं क्या जिसका जो मन आ रहा है वो एक स्टोरी बना के फैला दे रहा
आप ऑडियो क्लिप्स के बारे में थोड़ा और बताना चाहेंगे? बिकॉज़ देयर आर लाइक
है।
2 डिफरेंट ऑडियो क्लिप्स and some of them are claiming that there has been some drug racket, sex racket that was ongoing in this campus. There have also been
हाँ
claims that the victim was apparently in a tussle to get her thesis out,
हाँ,
and apparently she has been fighting with the authorities for over a month.
ऑल ऑफ दीज आर लाइज। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल शी इज माई जूनियर। अभी जो जिन लोगों का थीसिस सबमिशन का जैसे जो टाइम होता है कि अभी हम लोग का थीसिस सबमिशन हम लोगों ने किया है वो भी अभी एक्सेप्ट नहीं हुआ। थर्ड ईयर वालों का, सेकंड वालों का मतलब अभी बहुत टाइम है। हर कोई नई नई कुछ भी थ्योरीज लेकर आ रहे हैं सारी चीज़ों
ऐसा
के
भी एक
लिए।
खबर आया था कि उसका कार वैंडलाइज किया गया था नाइट बिफोर द
I'll,
इंसिडेंट.
I'll, हम लोग का बेसिकली जितने भी पीजीटीज और ये सब हैं उनके डिपार्टमेंट के अगले दिन उनके माँ बाप से मिलने के लिए गए थे, और उधर उनसे पूछा गया था कि आपकी कार जो वैंडलाइज जो हुआ है उसके बारे में स्टोरी। तो उन्होंने ये बताया था हम लोगों को कि कार वैंडलाइज यहाँ पे किसी ने नहीं किया था। जब यहाँ से उनकी बॉडी लेके जा रही थी तो किसी ने इस टाइप का एक रूमर चल रहा था कि जैसे पुलिस वाले ऐसे ही बॉडी ले जाके कहीं पे भी क्रिमेट कर देंगे,
अच्छा.
घर वालों को नहीं बता रहे हैं। तो जब वो एक शायद ताला पुलिस स्टेशन है किसी के पास, जब उनकी भी गाड़ी लेके जा रहे थे और पीछे जो उनकी विक्टिम की डेड बॉडी लेके जा रहे थे, तब किसी ने ये अफवाह फैला दी थी और वहाँ पे बहुत सारा क्राउड था। देन द क्राउड गॉट मैड एंड उन्हीं ने कार को मतलब जितना भी जो डैमेज किया वो वही
Right.
उसी मॉब ने ही
So it
किया
was
है।
not some premeditated malicious attack on the victim that has been ongoing for months, some conspiracy that is being claimed. There's also been claims through these audios that apparently question papers are leaked, money is asked for. What do you have to say for this stuff like this as a
ठीक है,
student?
मैं आप लोग को बता देता हूँ, यहाँ पे हम लोग का कोई क्वेश्चन पेपर का कोई एग्ज़ाम ही नहीं होता है।
Right.
आपके फर्स्ट 3 ईयर आप यहाँ पे ड्यूटी करते हैं,
हाँ.
उसके बाद एंड में आपका एक एग्ज़ाम होता है। तो मुझे पता नहीं लोग कौन से क्वेश्चन पे, जिनका अभी तक मेरा मैं उसका सीनियर हूँ, मेरा एग्ज़ाम नहीं
पैसा
हुआ।
देके अपेरेंटली पास किया
कौन
कराया
सा
जाता
एग्ज़ाम?
है या फिर फेल करा दिया जाता है, ऐसा टाइप का अफ़वाह फैल रहा है.
ऐसा
एंड इन फैक्ट
हम लोग नहीं
टुडे
जानते।
आई थिंक Moha Moitra has come up with a briefing where she's basically making everybody alert and aware that a lot of fake news about the autopsy is also going around with 150 grams of semen, this, that, which is apparently all false. And so all of this again comes back to this whole misinformation campaign. Everything that has been happening, we people actually don't know whom to trust. So as students, where are you looking at? What are you doing in such a scenario?
Do you want to answer that?
Well, we all have informed the police regarding all the misinformations or the media trials that have been going on. So we just want to uh, hear from the police regarding the updates and also the case updates regarding the case from the CBI. So currently, that's our demand.
Okay. So any other comments that you would like to make about how things have been going on and what would be your next step of action? beyond the basic demands that you have.
See, we are not politicians. We don't know how to do politics. All we can do is just demand justice, and we'll keep fighting for it. And
And there have been these questions raised about what will happen to the patients if you keep going on strike. Who will treat them? What?
like the court said today,
See,
we
the
don't.
basically the what is happening is the emergency and the indoor both are functioning, and our teachers,
So
they are
emergency is
Even
still
OPD is
functioning
also
emergency,
functioning.
and indoor and OPD,
somewhere else than
not
the ward?
not
No, no.
OPD,
Okay.
emergency and indoor, all of them are functioning,
Okay.
and our respected teachers, they are looking
After
after the patients, and they are treating them. So it is functioning, but we are not working in the emergency.
when we say we mean all the
All the
residents,
residents.
Residents.
and interns also.
Right. So some facilities are still being provided to patients on a
We
case by case
Every
basis.
facility is
there's
providing,
Every
just we don't,
except OPD.
except
except
Uh,
OPD.
OPD actually, but actually the facilities are provided by the senior doctors. Actually.
Now it's now provided by the senior doctors. We residents and interns, we are not taking. We are doing the CSWA.
Right. Okay. Any last thoughts that you would have right now? Anything you would like to say, a message?
I
We
would like.
want that as soon as possible justice should prevail in earliest, and the accused should be punished, and the
I would like to say
capital
this,
punishment.
that it has been a really, really, really tough fight for us to take the movement to the level which it is today. And I just want you guys to think about us. You know what happened on that night. So I mean, it
Students
was
from
it was
medical
it was
college and SSKM are also
it was an
coming in support.
all female march, all
Right.
female doctors march.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Yeah.
An angry mob of drunken people,
Yeah.
2,000 to 3,000. So I
Do
just
you have any idea about who this mob comprised of? Who
no,
sent this
no,
mob?
but
Did somebody send this mob?
it could be obviously
It can happen. I
because
mean,
when we saw the photos, that they were all, many of them were sitting in a truck and going back. Where were they going? How did they get into that truck?
12 people have been arrested.
Yes.
Uh, any idea who these people could be?
No, we don't have any idea, but I think that's the job of the police.
Right. But when you saw these people enter into the campus, there was this notion that maybe this was protesters gone rogue,
Yes, yes, because all of them were
chanting.
chanting, "We want justice, we
Yes.
want justice, we want justice." And through your medium, I would like to tell you, when the crowd got mad, I got over the barricade and saw why are they not moving, because they because we were planning the march, and I think there were many people. They almost blocked the entire road. So why they were not moving? And I saw one woman was also in that protest, and she put out a knife and she was threatening the police over there. Let us inside, let us inside. Then I knew that something is fishy, and then I got back inside and told the people that it's not looking good.
Absolute thuggery, basically,
Definitely,
that was
definitely,
happening.
definitely.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking to us and sharing your thoughts. And we do hope that everybody gets justice, the victim gets justice, her family gets justice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.